All right, peace. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Like, subscribe. Most importantly, slide me some comments down low. Let me know what you think, especially about this one, man. I wanted to touch on a few things, man, but most importantly, I'm just gonna make this one topic, and then I'm gonna move on. So, this might be touchy for some people, just because they might have experienced this in some point of their life, and you know, I've had people close to me that have gone through this, and I also know other people indirectly that have gone through this. But one thing's for sure is that it's definitely something that affects everybody, right? It affects everybody, even the victims. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I'll be more specific in just a second. So, this video is about suicide. You know, this video is about suicide. It's about when someone takes their own life, and main reason why I'm doing this video is because it pisses me off, to be honest, when I see and hear people who condemn people who killed themselves for whatever reason that is. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was a mental thing or whether or whatever, for whatever reason somebody kills themselves for. What I do not like is when somebody who's alive talking shit about it. That's like I never understood that. And then what's even worse is what's even worse is that society has us kind of indoctrinated in this perception. It's even when it could be your mother, your father, a brother, a sister, even a wife or a husband, and you would and people would still you know talk down on their loved one, on that person, after that person is gone, dead and gone. And they're around talking about they're selfish, they didn't care about me, and da 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 da. Why you only thought about yourself, and da 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 da. Look, I understand it's a sensitive topic. Like I said, I've been through it. I know people who have committed suicide, and not only that, I know people who have relatives who committed suicide, and I've seen them go through these things where they get mad at that person. Now, I understand being angry indirectly at somebody for leaving you. I get that, right? Your dog will get mad at you when you leave. Of course, anybody else would go. It's like, especially if you die, and then especially if it was a death that you provoked. Of course, there's going to be a sense of bitterness and anger about the fact that that person is not next to you anymore, right? That the person is not alive, and they're not talking to you, and they didn't tell you what they were going through. Like, I understand that. I get that. And that is natural. And something like that, not only do you have it, but it's it's subsided as soon as you think about it, going, at the end of the day, I'm still here too. It's like, yeah, I wish they were here, but maybe there was something bigger going on for them not to be here sitting next to me. And when I say that, I'm saying to say this: you have no idea what is in that person's mind, and what is going on with their emotions for them to go to such a drastic measure of taking their own lives. You have no idea. You got no idea. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what their fears are. You don't know what their concerns were. All you know is how the fuck you feel. That's all you know. All you want to talk about is how mad you are, right? All you want to talk about is how lonely you gonna be, right? So it's not even about the person who killed themselves anymore. Who's selfish now? Who's selfish? Who's selfish? When you mad that they left you, who's selfish? When you mad that they didn't think of anybody else? Well, then why don't we try to, obviously we can't do it. Let's just try to jump in there. Let's jump into somebody's mind that is ready to say fuck it, right? So I'm thinking anybody who is at that level, that means that they feel like they have no other option. For whatever reason why, that feeling is probably the most drowning, overwhelming feeling of sorrow and misery I can ever imagine. So let's jump in that person's head. That state of mind, that state of being, that state of emotion is what? I have nothing. I have nobody. I don't know what to do. So for you to get mad at them for not thinking of your dumb ass is selfish on your part. It's selfish on your part. You can't get mad at someone for being so frustrated they can't see the light. What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? How you get mad at somebody for not understanding why they're in the situation they're in? They don't fucking get it. For whatever reason somebody kills themselves for, the pain was too much. That's what it was. The pain was too much. Now they relieved it. Now, instead of trying to figure out how do we get to this place? Or instead of just trying to break down how did that person get to that place? We're too busy getting mad at them just leaving and them doing what they did because they didn't think about you. When you get cut or when you fall and you break your leg, do you sit here and think about anybody? Or do you think about what the fuck just happened to you? Do you think about your mama, your daddy, your friend, your cousin? You think about all those people? You break your leg and you, oh my God, I need to talk to Jesse. Oh, I need to talk to Louie. I need to talk to. Is that what you do? When you're in pain, you start thinking about other people to bail you out of that pain? No. All you're thinking is, how do I survive this? How do I get out of this? How do I survive? How do I stop this pain? That's all you're thinking is, how do I stop this fucking pain? How do I stop this bleeding? That's what you're thinking. You're not thinking, oh, I need to call so-and-so to come help me real quick. Oh, I need to take the pain away. No. Hell, even like an ambulance. Like, you know how many people get hurt and the last thing they think of is a goddamn ambulance? It's because they're in fucking pain. They're in pain. You're in pain. And then for us to use that and say also too that they were being cowards. Like that shit right there really pisses me off. Like it really sets me off for you to say that somebody who's willing to leave everything behind that way. And most of the time when somebody kills themselves, for the most part, it's kind of fucking gruesome. Like have you tried to hold your breath for a long fucking time? And when you start seeing stars and shit, you know how you flip out? Yeah. Yeah. It takes pussies to do that, huh? It takes pussies to do that. It don't take pussy to do that. It don't take pussy to do that. It don't take someone scared. It takes someone in pain. It takes balls to put a gun to your fucking head, knowing that when you pull that trigger, it's a wrap. It takes balls to jump in a fucking pool and drown yourself, or sit in a car with an odorless substance, knowing that you're about to go to sleep and you're never coming back. That shit ain't easy. That shit ain't easy. And if you think it is, I'm pretty sure we'd be having more people dropping like flies if it was that goddamn easy. And if it was that easy, most people who were getting talked off a ledge would just jump. They wouldn't get off that ledge. I'm not saying most people who are in suicidal kind of, with some kind of somebody trying to help. I'm not trying to say it's like they always win and they always live, but I'm just saying that for the most part, man, people want to goddamn live, man. People want to live. So when they get to the point where they don't want to live, it's for a reason, and it's for a very, very sad, painful reason. You don't scold someone when they're in pain. You don't call them a coward when they don't know what to do. What you call a coward is someone who knows what to do and they don't do it. So my thing is this. Next time you hear about a suicide, next time you even talk to somebody who's been through it, think of what I'm saying. You got to think of what I'm saying. For people to push themselves to that level, that means There's a lot of pain that they're dealing with, and it's so unbearable. I I feel for people like that. I'm not mad at them. I feel for them, and then I'm happy for them because they're done dealing with that pain, whatever pain it was. Even if, look, majority of the time people kill themselves, they shouldn't have even done it. I understand that, but my point is that I know they were in pain, and at the end of the day, when you are in pain, you want the shit to stop, right? So I'm not gonna get mad at you on how you stop your pain. And I'm not going to condemn you on how you stop your pain. And I'm not going to act like I know where you are going after you stop your pain. I'm not going to tell everybody where I'm confident you're fucking going after you stop your pain. All I'm going to be is sad and happy that, number one, you were hurting, but number two, I'll be sad you were hurting, but I'll be happy that you stopped, that you ain't hurting no more. I'll be happy that you are not hurting no more. But I will be sad that it took that to stop your pain. One thing's for sure is that anger is nowhere in that equation, nor should it be. So, you know, you and your heartbeat, get off your high horse and understand that when people want to stop their heartbeat, their everything, it's because there's something else that's bothering them that fucking bad. So that's all I got. Like, subscribe, throw a comment down low. Peace.